Happy Somebunny Sunday. Hello, hello, hello. Today is kind of an impromptu, but welcome to the cottage. This is Miss C's cottage, the home of the Somebunny. And the Somebunny is a crocheted rabbit made for people so that they will know that Somebunny loves them. I got all of my blankets to Nancy for Boggy Creek. I think I told you last week, I went and had lunch with Lynette and Lynanne and Nancy and Nancy's mother, Sue, and Elmo and I. We went to Cracker Barrel and had lunch. And then afterwards, uh, I gave all my blankets to, I think I had 20. I gave all my blankets to Nancy. And she showed them last Wednesday night. So if you didn't get a chance to see them, please go to Lynette's channel, Charm Grammy. She's the one who hosted last Wednesday night's reveal. So go over there and take a look, and ooh and ah, and all the other things you might want to do. Um, and then I also brought Jen Reeves blankets down the last time I was up there. So I brought those down, and they showed hers first, which was very, very nice. And there's a pattern that she and Ivy have come up with that you probably need to go and look at because it is super simple and super beautiful. It's double crochets and opens, closed boxes, open boxes, however you want to say it. It's a filet crochet blanket in a beautiful diamond pattern, just stunning. So go over there and take a look at that. Um, come on in, take your shoes off. Um, Leave all your worries at the door. We don't allow them into the cottage because there's nothing but love comes in here. Love for you to take and love for you to share with others who need to take some love home with them. You can line your buckets up by the door and either fill them up now or fill them up on your way out full of love so that you can give a dipper to all of those that you meet during your week that need a dipper full of love in their bucket because they've scraped and almost got a hole in the bottom of it and they need. So if you don't do some bunnies to give away or those little, there's lots of little faces or wiggly worms or tiny birds or angels, lots of little tiny things that you can leave around your neighborhood that say, I'm not lost. You just found me. Take me home and love me and know that I love you, or something to that effect. Just make your world a better place this week. Let's see what else. Pick a spot. I hope you brought a project to work on. It's that kind of a day. And we're going to play some games and have some fun and love on each other for the next hour or so. What else? What else did I want to tell you today? I got my book out. I'm trying to be a little more organized. I found out last week that I'm not organized, so like I didn't know it. The blankets that I gave to Boggy Creek are the last blankets that I'm doing for this year. I do have two more started, and I'll show you those. We are up to week 8. Thursday, Mama Swift, who is Trish, and just appreciates of all the places that you can go on the YouTube streets that you pop into her place. She's been putting up a lot more um, um, videos lately, and they're just lovely. She's just a special person in my heart. But she chose the color for um, week 8. And so I'm doing 2 blankets, and both of the blankets have purple for the color for week 8. So that was a good choice from me. I didn't realize I had purple for that color number, but on both blankets. But that's the way it worked out. I put the purple on this one. I have not put the, I don't know whether you can see this variegated or not, but this variegated is white, and then it has pink and green tweedy bits in it. And I'm putting it between each one of the colors that have been chosen. And I'm trying to replicate the color with the stitch. So the last time that the purple, my dark purple was chosen, was right here, and I just did double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet all the way across. So that's what I'm doing this time for the blanket. And then I still have to put the half double crochet round of the tweed, the white tweedy thing. And then on this blanket, which is the Diana's flower. Where's the front of that one? The color for this week is also purple, but it's a light purple. And what I'm doing on this blanket is just the V-stitch, and then my main color is white. So I'm just doing a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet between the V's of the row below. So that's, this will go next year, or since we only have 2 more weeks in this Foggy Creek Luck of the Draw blanket 13, I may just stop with the last color and give this blanket to Gianna's Place. Now, if you remember, Gianna's Place is the pregnancy center that the university, that's working in connection with the University of Florida in Gainesville. And it is specifically a pregnancy center to give help to students of the university who have gotten pregnant during this semester. And so they don't have to quit school and go home. They have a place to stay. They have education about their baby, about what's going on in their own bodies, and they have some assistance in the way of, I would imagine when the baby's born. I don't know what goods or services they have for them. I've yet to get there and find out all about that. But I do plan on going this week. I have 2 blankets completed and bunnies completed. The blanket is for the baby and the bunny is for the mother, because I want that mother to know that that child is not a mistake. It's a gift. And though she's having that child and been given that gift, that somebody loves her unconditionally, just the way she is. I think it's so vital. So that's what I'm working on today. This is another blanket that I am making, and I just love this. It has not been blocked, as you can tell, but it is just so pretty. I'm just falling in love with this blanket. It is not the softest, I have to tell you. It's Bernat Baby Sport, and it's not really soft at all. But I'm hoping that once, sometimes they'll put a coating on a yarn to keep it from doing what it's not supposed to do. It's been tested. It's a Yarnspirations Bernat is under the Yarnspirations umbrella. They gave us a free pattern on this one, and it looks like a ripple, which I have not done. It's got a very nice border on it. It is a 3-weight, and it's acrylic, 100% acrylic. But what I like about most is there's 1,000 yards in here. So any blanket that you would like to do, it's going to do it. And this is blue and white and green. The blue is kind of it's a kind of a baby blue and kind of a turquoise blue. So I pulled a turquoise Premier Basics in the DK weight. The color is Topaz, it's called. And I went out 15 rounds, and I put in a single crochet row just to make sure that it's going to be square. And I may go another, I don't know, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. I don't think that's enough to put another blue. Maybe I'll go 10 rounds, or maybe I'll wait till 15. I don't know. Right now the blanket is it's just 20 inches. So I've got a ways to go yet. I kind of like to make them 24 is good for a preemie, but 28 or 30, somewhere in there for a nice baby blanket. I know a lot of people make the baby blankets like 36 by 48 or 45, and that's a nice size that will carry that child through 5, 6, 7 years old, maybe till they drop their blankets. But I don't know. I've got that, and of course I have a bunny to go with that, of course. And the thought occurred to me while I was thinking. The brain is going all the time. I told you before, all the telephone poles are in place and the wires are all there, but the insulation on the wires, some of them are going. And so sometimes things zing off into space and I never get them back. But the journey up to that point is really interesting. And then after that, I kind of have to do it myself. So what I'm going to do is in the evenings, while I'm sitting in the common room with Elmo, I went to Walmart and bought some utility cloths. And these utility cloths, I don't know whether you can see or not, but on the edge of them, there's a zigzag stitch. Can you see that? The zigzag, yeah, you can see that. And that's about 1/4 of an inch in. So I'm going to take some Aunt Lydia's yarn, or this might be Artiste from, oh wait, the label's inside. How about that? We'll find out what it is. Maybe. I can get it out here. This is Bernat Handicrafter, is what it says. So this Bernat Handicrafter will go with the Bernat baby yarn. And this is called Adrift. And it's white and cream and blue, just like the Bernat baby blanket yarn. So I'm going to crochet an edge on this, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. Bernat Baby Blanket 7 is a really soft, made a hand knit blanket with it. Oh, Len, okay. Hello to Len. Hello to Leanie. Hello to Kim. Hello to my cousin Dee. Uh, hello, Carrie. I think I saw P in here earlier. And I saw Marlena in here earlier. I'm not going to go back up, but my sister Eileen is here. Oh, and that brings me to another subject. Eileen has been instrumental in goading me, pushing me, encouraging me to set up Miss C's Cottage Facebook page. And last week, I think we got the final touches going on it. She has asked Sunitha to help her with it, and Sunitha said yes. So, in conjunction with Pebbles, my favorite pea in the whole world, the three of them have got Miss C's Cottage going on Facebook, which means that you can post pictures of what you're working on in conjunction with our channel here. So, like, without saying, Leanie's the only one who posted. No, Leanie's the only one who sent me a picture of a finished item that she did with a stitch of the month. So she gets some yarn. If you would like to get some yarn, then all you have to do is make something that we're working on. It can be whatever we're working on. And the stitch that I show you doesn't have to be a blanket. It could be, you could use it in a scarf. You could use it in cotton and make a dishcloth out of it. So, and they'll all count. You don't have to make a blanket. You don't have to make a bunny. If we're working on an amigurumi, then of course I'd like to see pictures of the amigurumi that you have made, and you'll have an opportunity to post that on the channel now, or comment on other people's postings. And I'm really excited because I don't know how that works, but those three people do. They're more tech savvy than I am, and I know with Sunitha as the background, and Mimi keeping everybody in line, and Pebbles with all of her awesome encouragement, it's going to be a great, great Facebook page. I can't wait. There's Barbara Andrews. Hello, hello. Oh, and see, Leanie's got it posted. So please join my Facebook page. I don't get anything out of it except the pure enjoyment of seeing your face there. And I want to tell you again, if you haven't been to Len's channel, go. You should see him flying with those needles. I'm telling you, he's just, you would have thought he'd been knitting for years, not crocheting for years, or using the cranker. He's a whiz. Okay, let's see, what else am I supposed to say that I have forgotten? Oh, you know, my eclectic brain is, I call it eclectic because it sounds so much better than scattered. And it doesn't matter if I'm ADHD. I'm the same person I was last year before I knew I was ADHD. I'm just as scattered. I'm just as forgetful. I'm just as hyper focused. I'm just as smart and creative. I'm just the same. I am what I am. And that's all what I am. And I'm okay with that. So, for those of you who needed that label to understand me, there it is. And one of the things that those people have, I can't say those people anymore. One of the attributes is startitis. We're so creative, and we're just going all the time with new ideas. And okay, now I see what this is going to look like. Wonder what this will look like made up. Oh, oh, I like that new stitch that I just learned. Wonder how it's going to look in this yarn. Oh, hello, Valerie and Barbara. Barbara Riggle. Welcome into the other cottage. And Denisha. Those people is fine. Yeah, but now I'm one of those. I have to say us, not them. And Lana, I did see your name come through earlier. Lana, I'm so glad you're here. I hope you're doing better. The high will be 34. Eee. It's 20 now. Well, here it's 46, so it's not much better. And um, Elmo asked me if I would help him put the frost sheets out tonight over the garden. So I will be helping him with that later. I want to show you a stitch. I have not done the stitch for October yet because not October, December. December is kind of a wonky month for me. I may wind up going to Ohio Christmas and New Year's. I don't know yet. Which is another thing that I don't like. I'm good if I know what's happening. I'm good. I can deal with anything, good or bad, that's happening. But the not knowing is a real disturbance for me. The not knowing, and there's that. Okay, I think I can put this away. I learned a new stitch from Olga Poltava. Olga Poltava. I always call her Petova, but it's not. It's Poltava. I don't know. You see people dance, and some of them are pretty awkward, and some of them have got the rhythm, and then there's the ballerinas that just go out there and blow your mind because they're just so exquisite. That's how I think about Olga's crocheting. She is the ballerina of crochet. She comes up with the most beautiful things, and even her hands are elegant when she crochets. And she's got a new stitch that I'm doing. I think I put it in the drawer so I wouldn't be tempted. And this is the stitch. It's very easy. You need a bigger hook to be able to see the texture. And I will be showing you that. Of course, I have to tweak it and make it mine so that I'm not copying her, because I would never take away from her channel. She's the best. Olga K. Blossom Crochet. And there's another one I watched this morning and it's gone. So, okay, I'll put this away. Let's see, what's next? Oh, the blankets for Gianna's place. What I'm doing is making a blanket and a bunny, I told you, for the mom and the baby. So I need to get down there this week and actually meet the people who are running the place. I've spoken with them several times, and I planned to go down last week and missed them. So I'm gonna try and go down this week and see what's going on, how many they have, and so that I know what my quota is. But yeah, when we get to the prayer part, Denisha did lose her brother. November 24th. Losing a kid is so hard. It is. Losing anyone is hard because they leave such a big hole, Denisha. When I lost my Tom, I not only lost my husband, but I lost my love. I lost my I lost my trash man. I lost my yard man. I lost my driver. I lost you whatever jobs he did around the house. My repair person, the plumber, the electrician, the outside home repairs. I lost all of that, and that was a darn big hole. And now I am in a place where I don't need to worry about those things. So I'm thankful for that. Melanie, hello, hello. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Some days I just don't feel like crocheting. Some days I don't feel like doing anything and I wind up in my nightie all day. So it's just, um, Melanie, welcome in. Leave your shoes at the door. Come on in, pick a chair, get some coffee or tea or water in the cooler, and just sit here and soak up the love. If you brought a project, you're free to work on that or work along with us. I hope I haven't missed anyone. Okay, going back to the bottom. Um, I'm sure he fought a good fight, Denisha. But that pancreatic cancer is nasty, nasty stuff. And nasty stuff. Okay. Oh, I don't think I have that paper in here. Thanks to everyone who bought me coffee in November. That was a real nice surprise. And Mishi has signed up to buy me coffee every month, which I didn't know you could do that on a regular basis. I thought it was a one-time thing. So thank you to Mishi for that. And it is time for Pick Your Blessing. Guys, Pick Your Blessing is a game that I took from Christy. Christy was on this morning. She always has such a fun show at 10 o'clock this morning. I know a lot of you are in church and you can't make it, but if you get a chance, go back and watch the reruns. The reruns are worth it. It's a game that she plays. She calls hers something else, and I contacted her and said, "May I use your game?" Because there were three people I contacted, and I said, "I want to start a channel, and I want my channel to be like your channel and your channel and your channel. So can I take this from your channel, this from your channel, and this from your channel, and put them in my channel?" And they all three graciously said yes. So here we are. And the one suggestion I took from Christy's channel was tweaked Pick Your Blessing. It is a game in which you get to pick a yarn that you would like from my yarn stash, my wall. I'll give you a good glimpse of the wall so you can see. There you go. What you do, Leanie will mark the chat just with mark or something, And then you'll know, please no other talking during the game. Just put in a Mima D. Are you kidding me? Hello. And Mia, there's my Mia and Kim G. Oh, you guys are so awesome to come back after I've been so floofy. All right, I can see that Leanie has marked the chat. So please put in a weight of yarn and a color of yarn that you would like to have for yourself. And we'll, at the end, we'll count them all up. We'll pluck the magic twanger and we'll see who the winner is for today. So while you're doing that, I'm going to crochet a bit and probably chat. I'm going to try and clear off. This start-itis that I've got has been so bad this month. I have been all over. I think I have started 15 different things. And so that's why when Olga came on yesterday, I thought, I can't start another thing. I've got to finish what I have. And then I thought, I don't know what I have. And then I thought, I've got to get that clipboard back out and write down everything I have. Because not only do I have all these blankets over here that you've seen before that are started and going nowhere, and this one and the other one that's pink and purple, that's just 5 of them. There's this one. Because those were coming out so nicely, I said, I wonder what that would look like in a marled or variegated. So there's that one with the menagerie. I'm telling you, I've got partial bunnies laying all over. I'm a mess. Oh, some great stuff coming through. Great stuff coming through. So anyway, I did go through some of my yarn and pull bits and pieces out for the yarn bag. But you see, when I take a look at my yarn, and there's a skein or maybe 2 skeins, and I think, ooh, I could use, that's enough for a blanket, or that's enough for a blanket and a bunny, or that's enough for a shawl. That's enough for a nice scarf. That I could make a couple hats out of that. And then I get to the little pieces and I say to myself, I could start the bottom of an ear with that. I could probably get 2 bunny pads out of it. Yeah, probably just about enough. Oh, I forgot to add in the peach and cream colored blanket and the pink blanket that goes with the pink bunny. Let's see, that's 9. Then there's 10. 11. Okay, I hope everyone has put in at least one time. well, only one time, what they would like. Are we getting close to the bottom? Hello, Tina. Tina, go ahead real quick and put in a color and a weight of yarn that you would like to win during our pick your blessing game that you're right in the middle of. Leni, let's wait and see if oh, there's my angel in the frozen stone. Hello, Angela. How are you doing today, sweetheart? I hope your weather is a little warmer than here. Oh no, your weather will be a little cooler than here because you're north. I sure have missed you too, Tina. And Sally Stevens, hello, hello. All right. Lenie's going to mark the chat. I have another picture for you. I have another picture of that great grandbaby. She got the second delivery of diapers. So there is my great great granddaughter, whom I call Madge, because her name is Mercedes Anastasia Jones. And if you take a look at that ear, she's got the same ears as her mother. And that little mouth, those beautiful eyes, and that red hair like her grandma, her great grandmother. I'm great, right? Whatever. My son's girlfriend has red hair, and Madge just got her red hair. Oh, she's so beautiful. And I have not gotten down there to see her yet. So, okay. We marked the chat. Who is our winner? Hey, Jenny, how are you? Jenny's doing some work on her house right now. We were going to try and get together this month. Excuse me. But she is so busy getting things done that we just have not been able to find a time. So I think we're going to have to wait till January. Okay, Leni, who is our winner and what do they win? Angela, I'm so glad to see you here this morning. You always make my day. I tell you what Angela did for me, which makes her so special in my heart. Last year, in the month of November, I went up to Ohio, and just before I left, I think the day before I left, anyway, I was just getting ready to go north, and a car pulls up in the driveway. And it's Angela and her husband. She brought down a box of bunnies that she had made to go to the people in North Carolina. She and her husband drove down from Georgia to personally deliver them in time before I left. People don't go out of their way like that unless they like you. And that like, I think, went beyond like. And I have loved her and held her in my heart ever since. And she calls herself a frozen stone. But if you know Michelangelo, he looked at a piece of marble, and what he saw in that marble was an angel. And so that's why I call her my angel in the frozen stone. Her name is Angela, which also means angel, but she has the heart of an angel, and I love her dearly. Oh, pick a number. Between 1 and, was it 15? Between 1 and 15. All right, 7 is my favorite number. I'll pick number 7. I cut my hair again, guys. I wasn't going to do it, but I always like to keep a little shorter on top because it gets flat. But this is getting longer, and so it's bushier. I love you too, Angela. You are so special. Nobody does that. No, well, I can't say nobody anymore, but it takes a special person to feel what you feel and to act on it. I mean, that was no small trip. Dawn P, a number 3, green or purple. Ooh, Dawn, you're going to tax me on this one. Dawn P. All right. You guys, well, I'm not going to complain, okay? Not going to complain. I get up every morning and I get to do what I want to do. And Dawn P wants a purple or a what? Green. Purple or a green. Purple or a green. Number 3. Hoo-hoo! Purple or a green. Number 3. Oh, Dawn. Purple or a green. Purple or a green. Purple or green. Number 3. Purple. Green. All right. I found 3. Guys, remember I told you when my rotator cuff was really acting up? Well, we went to rehab and she makes you do some pulls and um, lift some stuff and then however long you do it, like if you do it for 15 seconds, then you have to wait 15 seconds and let your arm muscle rest before you do it again. So I thought, brilliant me, right? I'll do my other arm while I'm waiting for this arm muscle to slow down. Well, guess what? I can hardly lift my arm up. This is about it, and it just kicks in. So hanging my nightie up at night is painful. Um, Sometimes we'll pull up to the mailbox, and I'll roll my window down and reach out to get the mail. Painful. Thank goodness these are number 3s. Not too painful. Okay, here we go. Kim. Jenna Surfer's here. Hello, hello. Mama knows best. Gwen. All right, Gwen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, I'm done. Oh, thank you, Angela. Yeah, I have the equipment here at the home because they send stuff home for you to work on, and I have it. So I'm gonna go back to doing exercises on both of them, both arms. Okay, first one I picked out was green and blue. It is a Sweet Delight Prince by Baby B. It's called Gauge Boys, 377 yards. It is a number 3 weight, and it is blue and green. Only it just doesn't show up well, does it? Anyway, that's number 1. Number 2 is a Dottie, Premier Dottie. It's a color shifting dot print. 656 yards, 100% acrylic in the colorway Lagoon. And it has blue and green in it and has turquoise and purple in it. Wow, there we go. That's a big one. What did I say? 656 yards. And it's a number 3 weight. It is very soft. I love Premier yarn. I love Premier yarn. A couple people have Premier affiliates, and they have been given some new yarn to try out. Premier sends it to them because they do demos and stuff on their channels. And I'm thinking, pick me, pick me. The third choice is a Big Twist Menagerie. This is another yarn that I've really come to appreciate now that I don't have availability anymore. I don't know if you can get Menagerie through Hirschner's or Mary Maxim or where you can get the Menagerie. I don't know, but it was a Joann's fabric. Joann's, it's a Joann's yarn. And I did get several of them at the Gainesville store, but I wish I had gotten more. And this one is green. And the color is gray fox. So it has gray in it, but it also has green, and then it has a twist of green and gray. Oh, that's lovely. Look at that. All right. That, I don't know why, but that maybe because it's a darker color, it showed up better. So those are your 3 colors. Now, see, it's too much white in there, and it's not going to... I don't know. Okay, this is a number 3 also. There are 410 yards in this one. It is a Big Twist Menagerie in the color Gray Fox. So, Dawn P., do you choose the Baby B, the Dottie, or the Big Twist Menagerie? Yeah, you guys call Premier and tell them the Dottie is. They're all pretty. They're all so soft. This is really soft and squishy. And I am making I am making a sweater out of this particular one, so you'll get a better chance to see it here. That's what this looks like made up. This Sweet Delight. The Big Twist, a menagerie. All right. All right. Good choice. It is so pretty, that green. It's just so pretty. It's green and a real light gray. And then there's an area in here where the gray and the green are twisted. And the green is kind of a fade into the gray. And there's just pretty. It's just pretty. All right. This goes to Dawn P. You know, if I don't write it down, I won't remember. Dawn, if you'll send me a Gmail at misscottage@gmail.com with your address and telling me that you won the Green Menagerie or Gray Fox Menagerie, I will get it out to you. I kind of want to quit now, but we haven't done anything. So I do want to show you the stitch, the stitch for December. And if you want to make a scarf, or if you want to make a dishcloth instead of a blanket, that's fine. That's fine, perfectly fine. I'm probably just going to grab some cotton and show you in cotton, so I'll have a dishcloth. Mr. Elmo does dishes with a sponge, and it's one of those yellow sponges that has the green scratch pad on the back of it. I don't like them because sponges hold stuff, and once you've used that sponge all day, I think it should be thrown away. Because in my house, when I did up supper dishes in the evening, after I finished my cleaned up my kitchen, the dishcloth and the dish towel that was hanging on the oven door, because I hang mine over the oven door. I don't know what you do with yours, but I hang mine over the oven door. Because it was right across the stove and my sink was right there. So if I wash my hands, I turn around and it's right on the oven door. If I needed to get something out of the oven, it was right there. I seldom use pot holders, but I always have the dish towel available. But every night I put them in the wash and get out clean ones for the next day. So I'm used to doing that. Yeah, they are bacteria. Yeah, I know they're really nice and you can, but like I said, I think you have to use a new one every day, or else here's another thing that you can do, okay? Because I'm Scottish and I just hate spending money. I'm very thrifty. When you finished, if you have a dishwasher and you finish up your pans or whatever you can't put in the dishwasher, and you put all the rest of the dishes in the dishwasher, put your sponge in the dishwasher. And you can wash your sponge in the dishwasher. And then I would feel comfortable using it the next day. Hey, Jennifer. Yeah, a lot of people like the sponges. Up, there you go. You can microwave the sponge for 30 seconds and it zaps all the yuckies. I love it. Where's my Bonnie girl today? She usually has a couple things she throws in. All right, I'm going to get some cotton and I'm going to I'm going to show you the new stitch and make a dishcloth for the rest of our time. Alrighty. Oh my. Let's see. Cotton, cotton, cotton. Where did my cotton go? You would think that I would know exactly where everything is. What is this one? This is 45 cotton. Cotton and wool. Ooh, I don't think I want to do that, do I? That's acrylic. Well, you'd think I was looking for. Oh, here's some cotton. I don't think I have one this color. No, I don't. All right. Don't leave me. I'm on my way back. It looks like I have one started here in a different pattern, but it looks like um, it's already different patterns. I have no clue what this is. And whatever it was, I didn't do it correctly because okay, I am using, I love this cotton. It is a number 4 weight and it is in this colorway, which is called City Beat. City Beat, whatever that is. So I'm going to start here. And this is a number 4, but I'm going to use a 6 hook. I'm going to use a 6mm hook because this is 2 stitches in one space, so it's going to be a bit big. All right, now theoretically I should flip over. Let me move this. I have all my information for today except for the closing, which I probably have memorized anyway. So let me put this away. Let me get out this poor old Now, let's see if we can get this to work. You know, this is always the fun part of my day. Let me get the potato chips crumbs off of here. Thank you guys so much for putting up with me. I don't know what I would do without you guys on a Sunday morning. I'll tell you. Let's see. Let's go over to the other camera, which is camera. And we want the smart cam, not the dumb one. All right. Look, it's working. I just need to move this and bring this out here and bring this over a bit and down a bit. See, I didn't plan on doing this, so I did not have it. I did not have it up because I wasn't planning on it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Well, maybe I shouldn't go that big, huh? Let's try a 5.5 to finish this off. All right, and chain one. Okay, so you start out with a chain, a multiple of 2, and the length that you want it to be. And, well, you know what? I'm just gonna start like I know what I'm doing. All right, I'm going to start out with a chain, and I'm using a 5.5. And you do a multiple of 2. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that's probably as big as I want my washcloth to be, my dishcloth. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to go into the back bump, and I'm going to single crochet in each one all the way back across. Or if you like, you can do the foundation double crochet, which is so easy. And when you finish the first row of your foundation double crochet, guess what? Your second row is already done for you. Let's go back up here where this is. No, Jen, I did, but I've moved a lot of things around, and I moved a lot of things around, and like I said, I've been doing about 15 different things at a time, and it's I had piles of stuff on this table, so there was no room for a camera. I do have the camera in place. It's on a swivel and on an arm, but I have to move it out of the way. when I'm doing anything. I saw the cutest blanket this morning. I will never make one. Excuse me, I don't know this frog in my throat. Oh, thank you for your patience. It was a cat, complete with whiskers and ears, and the ears were done so cleverly. And I don't remember. It was a new channel to me, so I don't remember who it was. But it was all cats with, let's see, when you finish the cat head, you go out and you single crochet 15 till you get, and then you go to the ear, and then you single crochet 17, you chain 17 around to the other ear, and then you chain 13 back to the jaw. And I don't know what you did, because after that it was like, I'm not doing this, because that made it so open. Those chain stitches are what you hook the next cat face to, and it was really cute, but it was just way too open for my idea of a baby blanket. We're getting to a color change here, and to the end of our single crochets, and there is the last one. My row of single crochets. I'm going to chain one, turn my work, and in this very first chain, I'm going to double crochet, I'm going to chain one, and I'm going to single crochet in the same stitch. I'm going to skip one, I'm going to double crochet, chain one, single crochet in the same stitch. Skip one, double crochet, chain one, single crochet in the same stitch. Skip one, double, chain, single, skip one, double, chain one, single crochet, skip one, double, single, no, chain one, single. Now if you're making this along with me, whether it be a scarf out of some superwash merino, or if you're doing a blanket for a baby, or a blanket for a dog pet, or you're doing a cotton dishcloth, the pattern is the same. The length will be different. Skip one, double crochet, chain one, single crochet, skip one, double, chain one, single crochet, all the way down to the end. And if you're making this, it is something that you can post on the new Facebook page. And if you complete it by the end of December and you post it on the Facebook page, you get your name on the wheel and may win a prize of yarn. Now that one would be my choice of yarn. When you get to pick your blessing, you get to choose what kind of yarn that you would like. But I think I've gotten to know you, most all of you, pretty well. We're down here at the end, and I have 2 left. So I'm going to skip this one, and in the very last one, I'm going to do my double crochet, a chain 1, and a single crochet. I'm going to chain 1 and turn, and then this is the pattern repeat that we will be doing for the rest of your project. You've got your single crochet, your chain 1, and in that chain 1 space, I'm going to do a double crochet, a chain 1, and a single crochet. And then I'm going to skip over the single and into this chain 1 space between the double and the single. I'm going to put a double crochet, chain 1, and a single crochet. Between the double crochet and the single crochet, you can't see that. Between the single crochet and the double crochet, there's the chain 1 space. We're going to do a double crochet in there, chain 1, and a single crochet. There's Leslie. Hello, Leslie. Susan Burke is here. Hello, hello. All right, we're going to skip over the single, and there's the double, and right in the middle is the chain 1. We're going to do a double crochet in that chain 1 space, a single crochet for the next round, and a chain 1 for the next round, and a single crochet. And we're going to go in the chain 1 space with a double, a chain, and a single. Into the chain 1 space, we're going to do a double, a chain 1. Come on, Diana. A chain 1 and a single crochet. Into the next chain 1 space, we'll do a double crochet, a single crochet, chain 1, and a single crochet. I told you my brain's about to split, guys. We may not make it 2 hours. There's the single crochet, there's the double crochet, and there's the chain 1 space. Double, chain, single. Go to the next one. Double, chain one, single. I just can't keep my mind straight today, guys. Going to be a nap day, I think. Double into the chain one space and a single. And you know what? I did this backwards, and because I thought I heard what she said, and I did it the way I thought I heard it, and it was not. So I get confused. Double crochet in the chain one space on the row below, a chain one, and a single crochet, a double crochet, a chain one, and a single crochet. And when you get down here to your last blip, we're going to do a double crochet, Mr. Elmo must be outside, and a chain and a single crochet all in that chain one space. Then we're going to turn, and that's what we have so far. You might want to do, I think the foundation single crochet row is the best way to do this, because you can see it's beginning to, it's either that or go to a 6. If you're going to do the chain, I would go to a bigger hook or do it really loose, because this is 2 in 1, and I know you skip it, but it does flare out. You don't necessarily want it to do that. Now I have to adjust it again. Okay. So we're going to chain one and turn. And in this, there's our last single crochet. There's our double crochet. And here is our chain one space. We're going to do a double crochet, a chain one, and a single crochet all in that same space. We're going to skip right over to the chain one space and do a double, a chain, and a single crochet. I'm going to skip right over between the two and do a double, a chain one, and a single. And in the next one, the same thing. And this is the pattern. Make sure you get it in the, don't catch the back of that double crochet. You want to get it in the chain one space. If you've got to stick your finger in there, that's just fine. Now see, I don't know what I did there, but it wasn't right. Oh yeah, it was. It was the single crochet. Okay, it just got tall. All right, we're going to do a double crochet, chain one, and a single crochet all in that same stitch. Between the double and the single, we're going to do a double, chain 1 and a single. And that's the pattern that you go all the way across. I'm going to finish this row and then I'll show you how to finish off the top when you're finished with the length of your project. Busy day on a Sunday. I don't know what that is. And like I said, Mr. Elmo is out in the barn today working on his trains. He is so excited, guys. The trains are almost, I want to make sure I don't catch that back. The trains are almost wired up and ready to go. And he is so excited because his favorite part of doing the trains is the scenery part. And so once he gets the wires all in and all of the track connected, he'll be able to start on that scenery, and he is so excited. All right, we're coming down to the end here. A double, chain 1, and a single. And in this very last one, we're going to do the same thing. And it doesn't matter if you get in there and pull it apart. The important thing is you need to see where you're working. We're going to do a double, a chain 1, and a single crochet in that last chain 1 space. We're going to chain 1 and turn. Now, I'm just going to show you the other end of this, but you're going to make it as long as you want it. All right. We're going to skip this first one. No, we're not. We're going to go in the first one. We chained 1 and turn. We're going to single crochet. We're going to skip to the double crochet. We're going to single crochet in the top of the single crochet. We're going to skip over the chain 1 to the double crochet and single crochet in it. We're just going to do a single crochet in each one of the stitches that we've done, but not the space. Into the single, into the double, into the single, into the top of the double, into the single, into the top of the double, all the way across, and that gives you a nice finished edge. If you're doing a blanket, it gives you a nice finished edge. If you're doing a scarf, it gives you nice even stitches to put in either a border or put in fringe. And now you've got 2 finished edges. You don't need to do anything here because if you look, you've got this nice I don't know, it's kind of a bougie edge. A nice sticky outy kind of an edge. Really, really pretty. Hey, Crafty. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know what? Maybe next time I will, because I don't have any trains in my phone, but maybe next Wednesday, maybe Wednesday or next Sunday or both, I will get pictures of the train, and then I will show you. I went to my dermatologist, okay? I went to the dermatologist and I was telling her about the bunnies. She has a bunny that I made for her. And I was telling her that I do the blankets also, but yada yada. And she said, "Oh, I would love." She had just started crocheting, and she would love to do the Somebunny in the Meadow blanket. So I sent her the directions for this. The Somebunny in the Meadow blanket. But I'm not. I don't know that I have pictures of the train. I'm going to go through these really quickly. I will show you this. We stopped at an old cane field, sugar cane. This is a sugar cane grinder. And we took several pictures of the the buildings and the sugarcane works. And Mr. Elmo built one. I will look for that too to see if I have pictures of that. I don't really like doing this while I'm doing a live, but I told you about them, so I want to see if I do have them. They'd be from some time ago, last year probably. You know, it's fun just to flip through your pictures and see what you did the year before. I've forgotten, you know. And then I look at it and I think, OMG, did I really make that? It's just amazing. But, you know, that creativity comes out sometimes and you just can't stop it. Here is a waterfall that that's a waterfall that he created because we saw waterfalls. And so he said, I can do that. And by golly, he did. You know, he's been very good to me over the years. Somebody said they think that he likes me. I know he likes me, but I don't think it's any more than that. But I don't know. Because there's just the two of us here anymore. And we do a lot of things together. And it's so gotten to the point, I think, now where he doesn't like going out without me going with him. And I think it has to do with um, maybe his eyes. That's Elmo. That's his happy face. This is our favorite waitress at the Clock Restaurant in Gainesville. Her name is Levi, and she is just a hoot. And she's so sarcastic. She she gives him back. Just he likes to say things, and she just gives them right back. She just gives them right back, and I love it. And he loves her, and she loves him, and that's the way it is. Yeah, I think he likes me. But we've been doing a lot together, but I think it's because he's diabetic and he has some trouble with his eyes from time to time, and you know all the things that happen with diabetics. And so I always make sure that I have those little sugar discs in the car for him. And um we we um are very appreciative of each other, and I think we look out for each other, especially now since I'm the only one. I'm the only one here. Let me take this off so that I can put it away. Get it up and out of the way. There we go. Okay, up and out of the way. All right, guys, I don't know what else to do. He has a beard right now, and he looks kind of like Santa Claus on Miracle on 34th Street, which I love that movie, but his beard is very similar to that. He has his days, but we both do. I think everybody does. They have days when they're at their best and days when they're not so good. And pretty much, if he's having a good day and I'm having a bad day, he can usually do something, cajole me out of it. And the same, if he's having a bad day and I'm having a good day, sometimes I can get him out of his mood. Sometimes I know that I just need to go away and let him work it out because he's a deep thinker. And sometimes he just has to, and he goes on a think. He gets in the car and he drives down the road and he lets his little gray cells percolate. And then he comes up with the answers to his own problems. So he's very good about that. And sometimes on those days I'll go for a ride with you, especially if it's Sunday, because he buys me ice cream on Sunday. But if it's another day and it's been not a good day, I just leave him alone and let him be quiet. And then I get some things done that I need to do around here. We don't have the cleaner come in anymore because there's just the two of us, and it's an added expense, and he's not making enough money to get a cleaner. So I help out, and keeps my arms going and my legs going, and we do work pretty well together. But I guess I guess you could call us a couple. I don't know. We're an old couple. Jen! Hello, my love. Yeah, we do. We've been together 15 years, so that's a long time to know someone, even though, it was not intimate for 15 years like it is more now because I'm the only one here. But it's been a nice ride. I don't know if it gets it done. I'll go there and take a video of the live, and then I can upload it here and let you guys see what his trains look like if it's okay with him. But oh yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, Jen, it's only 46 here. Jen, I want to ask you, did you get to see your blankets last Wednesday on Lynette's channel, Charmed Grammy? Susan's birthday. Happy birthday, Susan. 53 up where Leanie is. Now she's in Florida, but she's up in the Panhandle, out on the Gulf. So 49 there. It's only 46 here. So you and I are both. Yeah, I got my sweater on, Jen. Long sleeves. Did you get to see your blankets? Yeah, they did. They loved them, especially the Jen Ivy blanket. And I told everybody on the channel today that to go over to Lynette's Charmed Granny and see that Jen Ivy blanket, or they could go to you or Ivy's channel and see that blanket. And that it's filet crochet blanket in a diagonal pattern. Beautiful, beautiful blanket. Oh, Susan birthday. Happy birthday to you. If Granny D was on here, she'd sing it, but I don't sing. I make a joyful noise. Kitty! My favorite kitty is here. 17. Woohoo! Wow, Sally, that would be awesome. Now, my George used to ride the trains, and he would go from Indianapolis to I don't know where he would go to, but he would go through St. Paul, Indiana, which is Decatur County. And we little girls would go out and sit on the front step and wave to Uncle George. Well, actually, we waved to every train that went through, whether Uncle George was on it or not, because we love trains. That's where my love of trains come from, is from my Uncle George. So when I met Elmo and he had trains, it was just another connection. You know, I knew this was the right place to choose for my forever home, um, which is getting close. Either he or me, I don't know, but I'm thankful that he has the trains, because if a man doesn't have a hobby, he sits on the couch and he watches TV, and then he dies because he's not doing anything. So I think it's really important for a man to have a hobby as well as for a woman to have a hobby, so that they're always using their muscles and moving and doing things. Otherwise, the longer you sit, the quicker you die. I sat one day because I didn't have the mentality to do a whole lot. So I sat pretty much the whole day one day last week. And when I went to bed last night, took my socks off, I noticed my ankles were swollen. I was wearing compression stockings because I do, and my ankles were still swollen. So I know that I need more activity, and inactivity is a killer for me. So, with all that being said, Lydia, hello, hello. Oh, I'm so glad you came in. And there's Sandra. I love that girl. I love that girl. She is so hilarious. Kitty had a birthday. Kitty had a birthday. Okay, guys. Um, let's get this out. And first one on the list for today is Denisha, who let me get back here. Well, I know it's written down in here. Denisha, we need to pray for her. She has a big hole that needs filling. Well, sweetheart, I cannot find it in my book, and I know I've written it down. Oh, here it is, Denisha, for her son Dan. She lost her son Dan to prostate cancer on the 24th of November. So we need to pray for Denisha. Please pray for her. Samantha says, wisdom teeth surgery. Samantha, hello. I didn't know you were here. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you did. Leanie says, unspoken. Okay, did I miss any? Crafty says, hugs and prayers for all. And ditto what Katie said. Okay, so I missed what Kitty said. All right. I'll see you next time, Angela. And Mia says her oldest niece. Mia, do we have a name for your niece? And if you don't want to give it, that's okay, because God knows who she is. Rosie, hello and goodbye. Okay, guys. May God keep you in the palm of his hand, and may he shelter you from the storms of your life this week, and give you extra peace, extra love, and extra patience for people like me who are so scattered. I love you all with all of my heart. Please put your coffee cups in the sink. Kitty's here today, so I'm sure she won't mind staying a bit and doing them up. Put your paper cups and your napkins and things in the bin. Fill your bucket full of love to take with you. And don't forget your shoes. Please, please, please don't pick up your dumb junk out there. Leave it. Leave all your cares and worries out there. Mr. Elmo will get it, sweep them up, and carry them out to the burn pile for tomorrow's burning. So I love each and every one of you with all my heart. And I will see you again on Wednesday.